Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a full day packed and I thought why not record it and turn this into a little productive vlog. Here's my bracket. But I have a lot to get to today. I have a lot of homework. I'm going to campus early today, 4 hours early I might add, because I need to work on homework before class because I'm going to the recreation center gym after class so I can get cardio in today. So yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that, and I feel like this is gonna be a good way to hold me accountable. But yeah, I will see you when I get to the library. Finished all my homework, which is good. I just did one class, I have one more. And then I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm gonna go home and do some more work so I can have nothing for this week. I'm now out front of my school. Not because there's less people, but there's more people with headphones on. I'm just walking around. It's actually decent weather today to where I don't actually feel like I'm going to start burning like a lobster, which is nice. Okay, I finally made it back from school. I was going to film a lot more while I was at the gym, but I just really got into the zone, and that's like one of the few times that I have gotten into the zone while working out. So I didn't want to compromise it. It was very enjoyable. My legs really hurt when I got off of the treadmill. I did it for an hour. I did 3.5 miles, and when I got off of the treadmill, my legs, I literally felt like I was still moving, so I was walking like, I haven't done that in so long, but it was so nice and refreshing. Like, I hit the zone! Overall, really great. Now I'm just gonna go take a shower. I finished all of my homework that I needed to do, so I don't need to like take any time to finish anything up. Then after I get out of the shower, I'm going to yoga and then meditate. Sounds so pretentious. I like doing it. So I already ate. Yeah, now we're just gonna continue going on. I hope I don't get exhausted after the shower. That tends to be like how it goes for me. Okay, so in the time that I was, farting around doing different things, I finished my Halloween nails, and I'm very proud of them, so I want to show you them. Aren't they just so cute? They're very cute, and they go along with the costume theme that I'm doing with my friends, which is very, how do you say, like vintage, classic Halloween. The only one that gave me a little bit of trouble was the jack-o'-lantern ones because I had to do so many layers for the orange, but it was only 4 layers, whereas with the Tate ones I had to do like a million layers on the black thumbs because it was streaky, and I think it was just because I was putting on way too thin of layers. But yeah, I love them so much, and I hope that they are received well on camera because I wasn't paying too much attention about that, but yeah. So I did a really chill yoga flow. I just picked like a random one off of YouTube, did that. I didn't record myself meditating because it's just me breathing and I find that awkward. But yeah, I want to read, and I also want to do a little bit of Bible study just so I can, keep moving forward with it, because I don't know, I never really want to read if it's not like super easy to understand, so I think I'm gonna do some of that as well. And then after that, I think I'm just gonna get ready for bed. This has been a very productive day for me. Like, I am currently unemployed, so this is what productive looks like for me. And I don't know, I feel like showing that not everybody needs to do like 1 million tasks all at once in the same day. It's just like whatever is productive for you can be considered productive. You don't need to measure it compared to everybody else, because I don't know, I always feel so behind other people sometimes. And it's just like, oh, they're doing all of this stuff and they have a job and they are able to like do all of this, like especially with my friend Gabby. I'm always like, God, my productive is just like a regular Tuesday evening for her after work. But I don't know, my productive is still productive, and her productive is productive too. Like, I don't think that I need to measure that, and I don't think that we should. I feel like it's very maladaptive to constantly measure your hard with other people's hard, because everybody has a different threshold and everybody has different life experiences and expectations for what they want to get done. So my hard is different from your hard, and your hard is different from mine. But yeah, I always try to keep that in mind, because I always see vlogs like this where it's like they do 1 million things. They do a brand trip on top of doing 10 times more than what I do, and they don't take a nap during it, and I'm over here like, that's not realistic, especially for me. So yeah, I just thought that would be a nice reminder to put here. Okay, so this book is super cute. I get why so many people have been on this book. More need to get on this. I think, oh my god, I love a slow burn. Oh my god, I love a slow burn. I love a grumpy sunshine duo. I think it's adorable. Really enjoying it. I hope to get a little bit more in, but my battery is going to die, so I'm just going to bid you adieu for about an hour, and I will catch you back in a bit. Okay, so now I'm going to walk you through how I Bible study. Since I'm doing it on camera, I might as well show you my method. I plan on doing Hebrews 5 and 6 today because I fell behind last week from doing another chapter. I like being one ahead. I'm just gonna walk you through that now. I imagine this is where a lot of people are going to click off, but I swear this won't take long. So I have all of my materials with me, and I have my Bible. I'm going to open her to the chapter that I'm currently on, and I'm going to be going through chapter 5. This is not going to be like an in-depth study at all. But like I said before in a different video, basically I go through and I highlight different things that stand out to me that I don't understand, that I do understand, that I want to take note of, or things that I know there's probably more depth on. So I would be doing all of that highlighting pretty much with green. And then for lines that I just really like, that I just find a lot of comfort in, or I think are beautifully worded, I highlight them in pink. But for example, one thing that I would highlight in pink is, let us hold firmly in the faith we possess. Just because I think that is very motivational and cutesy. I always feel so weird describing to people what my highlighting method is, because there's so many people that have like very intricate ones, and I'm over here like, oh, I just highlighted that because like I liked it, and I don't have like this deep like study method that is literally studying every freaking syllable of it, because like I'm just not there yet, and I feel like that's fine. But I don't know, I always feel like I'm not doing enough, but then I just think like I don't need to turn this into an extravagant thing. That's not for me, that's for other people, and I love that for them. It's just not my thing. But yeah, and then I want to show you an example of something I would highlight in green, and then I'm gonna let you loose and just watch me for a second. One part that I would highlight in green this time is He is able to deal gently with those who are ignorant and are going astray, since he himself is subject to weakness. That's something that I want to get more depth on and understand how that applies to the book as a whole. And then once I get sort of like context or a brief little note, I just write them off to the side and then square them off with mostly green, because greens are the ones that I write notes on. The pink ones are just ones that I like to reference back to, or I write a little thing in the margin right next to it so I don't need to put a box around it or anything. Yeah, that's my little very simple method. I hope this just serves as like a reminder that your Bible doesn't need to be the most beautiful mosaic art piece on the planet. It just needs to make sense to you, work for you. That's all that really matters. It doesn't need to be super extreme like a lot of people make it out to seem like it has to be. But yeah, I'm gonna go and do 5 and 6, and I will meet you back. If I can't figure something out, or if I don't understand something, I then pull up Enduring Word. I usually do it on my phone, but that's you. So I have it up on my laptop. That just looks like a white screen, girl. But then I find what chapter and book I am in. So let's go to Hebrews. It literally goes verse by freaking verse, and it gives you a lot of different explanations for it, different wordings, whatever ends up making the most sense. There's also videos, which I love because I'm such a visual person. There's also the Bible Project on YouTube, which is really nice. They have a lot of different videos that help break down different parts of the book, different aspects, different versions, I guess, different ways of explaining something. And they have really great animation. I will always say that about them. I love the way they do their videos. Yeah, I have one on my watch later for Hebrews because I like watching it at the end of books. I want to start watching them at the beginning just to see if it makes a difference, but I prefer watching them at the end as sort of like a recap. I'm going to now cross-reference, and yeah. I am all done. So I figured I will just end this out here. I feel like I got so much done today, which is so nice. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you like the video, please give me a like. Please subscribe if you care about me. Please comment saying that I'm a beautiful, sexy girl, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.